I'm only probably going to get battle about half the time anyway, but rule, I expect to rule when I get there. And so all the everything is lit, and the super jackpots are going to be at least 500 million, depending on how many supers you've gotten prior to that. Uh, Faking me out there. Yeah, that Tron. All right, Joe turns off the Tron music.
That's stupid.
What's stupid?
Don't go all the way around, comes back, rolls up the lane, thing. Like it's just like make the shot.
I was flipping the left flipper sometimes, and it seemed like I could get thing to miss because I didn't want him to hit the shot. I just wanted to keep the ball in play. But Joe's off to a pretty good start here. Got a couple rooms in 30 seconds. Nice little managed to keep that one alive. Right back to the chair. That's the speed run combo right there. Let's see if we can see it again. Nope. It's a nice live catch and sticks. Oh, it sounded like a chair. That's I had some that I just knew were in, and they were just bouncing out, and the Cliffy Protector definitely didn't help with that. But you expect to see a Cliffy on an Adams. That's just pretty much standard. It's bothering. We're gonna talk quietly so we don't bother Joe over here. Uh huh. Ball's going all over the place. Man, he might get to control of this ball again. I don't know. Yep. Starts quick multi ball. Don't blame that quick multi ball on me now. You gonna restart this thing? It's up to you. All right, Joe with a fresh look. Lots of pop bumper love. And somehow missed that chair. It sure sounded like it was going to go in the chair.
You gotta hit it, or you don't get it to go out of the box.
Yeah, I was doing that too, plunging it like that. Ooh, from the right. Did you play a lot of Adams when it first came out, James?
Yes, Adams was really my first game that I spent hours upon hours
Really?
at
Cool.
an arcade down in Metairie, Louisiana, the Fun Arcade. And I recall spending about 5 6 hours one day. Finally got to tour the mansion.
Awesome. Yeah, it's such a great location game. It's the animations and just all the effects and the music, the sounds. It's awesome. Really, I thought it was the best game. When it came out, I think pretty much everybody thought it was just the best pinball game that had ever been made.
Set after this.
Were you resetting this time, though, right? Okay.
Well, I see you lean over, so I'm just telling you next time I'm not going to.
Okay.
3, 2.
I'm trying to jump the gun there.
Yeah, I would occasionally wait a long time for the Adams to open up, and then once it opened up, I had my quarters and stayed for quite some time.
Heck yeah, Adams. Yeah, Adams. I was in love with Adams when it came out. I liked all these other games before it. I really liked Funhouse a lot, Whirlwind, Taxi, all those games, but they were no Adams Family to me.
Nowadays, I would be more courteous and let other people play after I played a game,
Uh oh, talking smack online here. You got to step it up, Joe. But no, there's no Totan rubbers on the chair. It's these big fat rubbers. Like if you were to look at the lamp on Totan, it has these rubbers on it where you make the ball make it spin by hitting those two rubbers. And
they sometimes put those in to make the lane shorter to make the games more difficult.
yeah, I put them on the guy that shot my attack put him on the saucer on my attack to make that hole to actually destroy the saucer smaller.
Right.
But no, it's just standard rubber on the chair. I think it's even black rubber. Um, yeah, I liked well, high speed was just the comment out here is that high speed got. I believe that's Drew. And yeah, I wasn't good enough for high speed when it came out. I played a lot of Cyclone. That's Cyclone's the first game that I started playing a lot of. Cyclone and Penbot. So I think the high speeds around me, it was just really hard to hit that ramp shot. And maybe I don't know if it was a flipper rebuild that was necessary or my skills just weren't there or what. But I was never any good at high speed when it first came out. I love it now, but yeah, by the time Adams came out, I was just entranced by Adams. So I was like, oh, this game is so awesome. I mean, I was all about. I love the idea of having an objective like tour the mansion to go for. It's just something so cool to go for. And then when Twilight came out, it was just even to me that much better. And then Attack came out, and that's kind of the progression that I thought. I thought at the time Adams was the best game, then Twilight was the best game, then Attack, then Medieval was. I liked Medieval a lot too, but after that, nothing came out that I thought was better for a long time. How's Joe looking here? We got some rooms. Yeah, I think your story is similar to a lot of people's. Where people who didn't even like pinball that much would play Adams Family. And what's up? I thought you were gonna say it's no good that the Tron is being left with a with a ball in the trough there. Somebody starts a game of Tron and walks away. How are you gonna walk away from a game of Tron like that?
Yeah, Adam's Family came out, and then Twilight Zone. And for me, because and I still have this issue with rules, is that it takes me a while to learn them, and I'm not. Some people are very sharp with regards to understanding rules and what to do, and that's not really a skill set of mine. And Twilight Zone just was too confusing for me when I was younger. Now, when I first started playing Twilight Zone at Town Hall last year, it didn't take me all that long before I started to it's sort of like understand it.
Right. You have like more pinball. Like you're thinking more like a pinball game now.
And of course the iPad app, it explains the rules so
Okay.
well. And just a little thing like making sure the right flipper is up so that you can hit the camera shot. Little things.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Sort of, I
Yeah.
understand the game a little bit better now, and there are things that you need to do in order to play it well.
Yeah, I played it for years, and I was playing it pretty well. Putting up a 2 billion occasionally and stuff like that. But I wasn't doing stuff like that. Because I was just a location player, and I wouldn't raise the flipper for the camera shot.
Yeah.
It's not obvious, but
It in the camera without
yeah,
it, which is
exactly.
so much easier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gonna play again, Joe? What's up? All right. You want a break?
I'm just having a hard time plunging, and I'm like getting skill shots, and then I have to make that because otherwise it's gonna win.
That's all right. Still 10 seconds. That's still very good.
What's the fastest single?
4 seconds. I want to say Steve got it in there in 4 seconds. Joe had it. Joe might have too because he had one go out of the pop bumpers into the chair. What did he say? Hey, in the swamp and the chair, man. That is disappointing to not have either one of those lit. Oh,
Oh my god, really? Somebody walked up, turned from.
well, that's what I said. That's what I was talking about a little bit ago. Yeah. So what's with the Tron?
2, 1.
Yeah, what is it with the Tron? They only want to play one ball of it. Is it?
Stop looking, I might go over there and turn Tron on.
I think you should. I get the urge to play a bowl of Tron every once in a while, and
Just one ball though.
yes.
Yeah, I games, I play one ball, and that's enough.
Joe's trying to blame his misses on the Tron. Boom. Waste no time with that one. So when playing it like this, it really presents a dilemma. Do you want to actually take the time to cradle the ball and have that much of a better percentage shot, or do you want to actually take like that other second or two?
Risk. Yeah.
Yeah, take it a little more on the fly and just keep things going and not waste that time. That's what I found myself doing. Maybe taking a shot a little bit earlier than before it had actually settled down. Well, guess that's right. Exactly. Hey, Tron's going to appeal to the people here. I think it's right.
I think when it's turned off, that's when you're going to play it the most. It's the forbidden fruit.
Yeah, there's just so much cool stuff in Adams, like the 3 and the 4-way combo. I mean, they've been done before, but just not as well as Adams did it. I mean, modes have been done before, but just not as well as Adams did it. Like where they showed you how much you scored in each mode. I wanted to know how much I scored in each mode. I was interested in that. And just every mode had its own little tune, and the game, just went. This the music and everything just works so well together. And I don't even care about Adams Family. I never even saw the movie. I don't even care about the little thing hand or whatever. But I just love the game.
No, I would dance when the Manushka would play.
Oh,
I would
it's awesome.
scream when hit got hit. So,
Yeah, everybody likes it. It's like, hey. I mean, how can you not like that? It's awesome. Like I said, I think it really put pinball back on the map for a lot of people, to where they saw something like that, and just the showtime build up for multi-ball. People would say, hey, get their friends to come over and look at it, and it was just super cool. And I think pinball could stand some stuff like that nowadays. Games with the personality of Adams Family, or just personality at all, really, because that goes a long way. What I've been hoping for the whole time is that somebody just comes out of the room here and just steps up to the Adams and just starts going ramp chair, and puts up a quick 3 minutes. That's what I was wanting to see. But we have not seen that yet. Guess we'll have to wait for another game, possibly. So I'm seeing fun with bonus. I guess you're back home now.
You make it back.
He said boom. Is that keyword for I'm back at home and I'm okay?
It's like 3 to 5.
So it's possible then, right? Has he been gone that long?
Yeah, that boom means he's back.
I don't know.
You haven't said anything.
I don't know. So you're saying you actually do play the pins on the video game form of them?
That's where I got back into pinball, was playing it on the iPad and sort of understanding the rules a bit more, and then just wanting to play an act. I mean, I played Attack from Mars on the iPad so much, and I wanted to play it for real. And then when I found out it was in a location somewhere, that's when I went out to Johnson's.
I think we've gotten a lot of new players like that. I'm not saying you're a new player, but I'm saying we've gotten players whose first experience was playing a video version of a game of pinball, and they say, "Oh, that's a real game," and they want to go out and find it and they play it. I know Austin was one of the players like that. Austin being one of the better players in Northern Virginia, and he got into pinball like that. He's an excellent gamer as well. So hopefully we'll see some of Austin Mackert here in the next few days. I think he's going to come out at some point.
Yeah, he lives like less than 10 or 12 minutes away.
Yeah, he's got no excuse. Yeah.
No, I played pinball in the arcades in the late 80s, early 90s, but got back into it and understood pinball a bit better by playing it on the iPad.
I just never got into that at all, but I was already sold all out on pinball. I always had been since the late 80s. But I couldn't get into playing a video representation of it because I was like, but it's cool that a lot of people have gotten into it like that.
Although I don't play it anymore now. It's like I played it a lot last year, but then once I start playing it real tables, every once in a while I'll go back to it to maybe read rules because they have a really good explanation of the rules on the they call it the Pinball Arcade.
Now, do they actually like? You can actually read it, or
They have like they diagram it. They explain like 220 odd pages basically.
wow.
A lot of it's very repetitive, but they have little arrows pointing. Hit this to do this, hit that to do that. It gives a very good explanation of how to play a game.
Huh. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I know I played some of them years ago. Like I guess this was probably early 2000, and the graphics probably aren't as good as what they have now. I'm sure. And I was just like
Replicate live
yeah.
games, but, yeah.
So let's see if we can get some chair going here. Looks like there's already been one room.
They probably turned my mic down because they don't want to hear what I have to say.
Well, there was an echo situation that we had with one of these, and I don't know if that's still going on or not. And I'm not going to try to mess with anything as far as turning up volumes. I'll let Joe know that. I don't want to break the whole system over here. I know I pressed F12 before, and that was a bad idea, but it was easily resolved. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, to answer your question about my time, I actually dorked around with the ball about 20 seconds after I had the question mark lit. So it definitely, Joe said it was at least 20 seconds. It was about 5 shots easy that I missed with the question mark lit, which was ridiculous. I mean, it's definitely, I was far from perfect, but it was a solid run. I feel like I could do better than that, but it takes a lot of focus and it's a little bit numbing to keep shooting those same shots over and over and over again. Not to say that I don't enjoy it, but and then Joe had nice runs too. Yeah, that damn Cliffy, you're right about that. And it's not the easiest kick out, but I was out of the chair. I was taking it to the left flipper, and was able to keep it on the left flipper for the most part. And was pretty fortunate to get a lot of good right flipper into the chair. We've only had 4 people tour it, and as I said before, James Daly is one of them. His time was about 6.5 from before. Yeah, Joe put up a 358, so he wasn't that far behind me. So we see James getting into it right now, and the ball is moving. See if we can get the ball cradled and get a nice chair shot out of it. No, we're going to see some quick multi-ball instead. And raise the dead. Each bumper is worth significant points, and if you complete each bumper, hitting any of them 4 times will score 3 million. However, that's not the objective. The objective is to hit the chair or the swamp when lit. It's lit right now, so hopefully we see some chair. Oh, nice ball control there nice flipper control by James. I like that move. And he stuffs it into the chair from the right flipper. And there's that catch on the left flipper. That is nice. So we're on to ball 3 here. Good choice by James there. Some people have been letting that bounce successfully, but I'm not sure it's going to work that time. Looks like James is trying to take that extra. Oh, he's going after that extra ball, but not this time. And that's the end of that game. Soft plunges. See how he handles his kick out. Oh yeah, that's right. 8 seconds to the chair. That's nice. Nice. Handling of that kick out. What's up? That's James. Probably put him on his pocket. They were saying that they couldn't hear that headphone. I don't know if you can do anything about that. Yeah, it's James Daly. James's best time, I think it was 6:38 so far. He's toured a couple times, and so he's looking to improve that. He's actually off to a really good start, and he's plowing through the rooms right now. Nice. James likes that quick multi-ball, man. Seems like as soon as that quick multi-ball is lit, straight up that thing ramp. Oh no, he got robbed by the chair. That's trouble. It's got that nasty swamp kick out to deal with again. But it's bouncing over pretty well right now. Man, I'm gonna have to do that myself if I play this again. A knock, a live catch, and a chair, hopefully. Come on, chair, nice and early. Oh, come by before Thursday, Austin. Come on. I think we're open. We'll stay out here until late, early in the morning. So come by if you can. Okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say the game's set up easy. You can't drop catch it out of the chair for one thing. Actually, the kick out from the swamp seems to have gotten easier because we weren't letting it bounce over. You asking how late? I'm not sure. I'd have to ask Joe, but he mentioned pretty late, maybe 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So once I see Joe, I'll ask him and I'll get back to you. The out lanes are set in the middle. The out lane posts are set in the middle, and as opposed to some of the other games where we have set up tougher. So in that aspect, it's not it's not the toughest outling position by any means. But yeah, the swamp kick out before was really really nasty, and now all of a sudden it likes to bounce over. So when I was playing it before, and when Steve and others of us were playing before, I was trying to live catch it, but that's nasty. Well, we start probably around, maybe we'll start early enough for you to come out one day, but if not, we'll see you on Thursday. Yeah, no doubt. That swamp has got. They're giving it a little nudge or something, but yeah, it's definitely gotten friendlier. It wasn't like that earlier when I was playing it, or when you were playing it for sure, Steve. But really, most of the items are like that, and I think that's probably the way what should be set up for play normally, so that it bounces over. It's pretty typical items. Thing flips, and we'll get to take another look at that swamp kick out again. He's giving it some sort of nudge there, but yeah, it is bouncing over. I've still seen some where they don't bounce over, but pretty much all of them, like the last about 10 of them, have bounced over. All these games are from Papa, so these four that we have here set up right now, which is Adams, Tron, Waz, LE, and Attack from Mars, they're all from Papa. And we have another four games as well that aren't set up at the moment, but we'll be rotating in. And there's the speed run combo right there, the ramp to the chair. And hopefully we see some more of that. But not right now, not during seance. It's going to be ramp to the left flipper and into the chair. He plunges the extra ball. That's probably not a bad idea. You're at 330 right now. Right, so I think taking the extra ball wasn't a bad idea. That's a good place to be right there with the ball on the left flipper. And the chair lit. And into the chair. More extra ball. Oh, that was pretty. That was nice. Ah, the Cliffy is stingy, fellas. And that is going to happen pretty much every time you let that bounce. That's never going to. It seems to go right about 5% of the time. The other 95% of the time, it's going straight to the left out lane. This Adams has been ruthless on that. Let's see him get back in the chair. That's right. It's in the chair. Oh! Almost got it out of there. I guess he did need that other extra ball then. 5-12 right now. James is closing in on the big question mark at the top that nobody ever gets. Let's see what happens. Oh, yes. Bear kick from the right flipper is very doable. In fact, that was my strategy early on. Oh, yeah. And we got a red insert lit in the middle of the playfield. Oh, it rattles out. Get it in there. Come on. Oh. The unconventional backhand from the right flipper into the swamp. And that's 630 for James Daly.
Slightly better maybe than the last.
I think you had 638 last time, so you have 630. That's a lot easier to remember now, too. 630. Very nice. James takes care of business there and gets to tour the mansion. Very nice. He's going to give it another shot. I think he can do it faster than that. That was a great swamp shot, though. I mean, it wasn't looking too good there. The ball was going all over the place, and he stuck it right in the swamp for the tour. Oh. Oh, he finds a quick multi-ball any way he can. Unbelievable. James on the fly nails it into the chair. I didn't use any post transfers when I was playing, but I was demonstrating the game to somebody else, and the post transfers seem fine. It plays fine. It's just, I mean, you can't drop catch the kick out from the chair. I mean, right now it looks like the swamp kick out is nice too, and that is a change. But yeah, it would be quicker. You could run through it quicker if you could drop catch it out of the chair. Instead, you got to do some stuff like that and see how it's, you can't always just catch it on the left flipper. And so you just have to determine if you're going to let it bounce over to the right or play it on the left. Playing again, you want to break again? All right. But she picked it up. There you go. All right, James is up again. Soft plunge. Oh, no bounce and hits it on the fly. Settles it down. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I agree, Steve. I didn't like having to plunge it hard, and it didn't always work out very well. Um, might have to make another crack at it. Oh. In respect to the medium plunge, I don't know. I I didn't always handle it well coming down from the upper right flipper. I mean, I guess you could just flip at it and hope to hit the millions plus ramp and take it that way. Almost got a medium plunge there. Oh, and see, that was the nasty kick out we were seeing earlier out of the swamp, where it caught the upper corner of a sling there. Yeah, it's just barely missing that sling. Yeah, all of us were plunging into the bumpers earlier, and Joe actually got one to go from in the bumpers into the chair somehow, but the bumpers were pretty unpredictable. Nice stick into the chair by James on the fly. Oh, and that's just Sanus has just been screwing people like that. I know that happened to me on one of my better runs, where you expect the ball to go from the upper left flipper down to the lower left flipper, and it just carries the ball right like that. Okay. Well, we're not going to play this game all week. We're going to be playing some other stuff. We were already playing attacker earlier today. There's only so much time you can put into like hitting ramp chair, ramp chair. That's a nice catch right there. Nice. James is putting together a nice run here. And there's that speed run combo. Very nice. Come on, be kind here, Seance. They tried to screw him. And he finds a quick multi-ball. Wouldn't beat James if he didn't have a quick multi-ball during his game. That was a great ramp from James. I think the ball was totally out of control, and he managed to put it up the bear kick from the right. I don't know about that decision to hit that ball on the fly, though. Yeah, that's something we've been discussing as far as quick multi-ball. I mean, obviously the best scenario is just not to be in that, not to hit the saucer when quick multi-ball is lit. But yeah, it's probably, it depends on how much, how long it's going to take to serve up the ball, everything after you tilt. I don't know. Oh, again? You taking it again? You were really, you had it going that time. You were only like 411. I got you. Well, if you're having a good run, you're not gonna. I mean, the extra balls and everything, you're not gonna run out of balls if you're having a good run. Is the way I look at it. I'll tilt my bonus during a good run because of all the bonus I have on a good ball. We're not going to play this game all week though. It's going to be we're playing different games throughout the week. We might come back to Adams at some point, but probably even later today we'll probably be playing something else. We were playing attack earlier, and we'll probably play some more attack because it wasn't on attack for too long, and attack's pretty interesting to play. But yeah, I think a three flat is actually doable, and anything less than that would be really impressive. I think be I think a great amount of accuracy to do. Yeah, Steve ruled and I ruled, and and to answer the other question, we do have a Tron here as well. It's being played right now. All the games are being played right now. Waz, Tron, Attack, and of course Adam's Family. Wow, that was pretty. Pretty transfer. I like that into the left ramp, left flipper ramp. Very nice. Yeah, we'll probably see some Tron at some point here pretty soon. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow or the next day, but it'll definitely happen. And we'll run some Wizard of Oz too. Although we'll probably go for a lesser objective than Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Probably defeat the witch. Nice shot. It's a nice early shot on that left flipper. It's always nice when that goes in and rolling down one of those in lanes and you get to stick it in the chair like that. Ah. Oh, I didn't really see that coming. I thought you were good. Oh, and that seance just makes that much more unpredictable coming off the Williams plus ramp there. Oh, very nicely taken care of there. Wow, that was good play. Oh, that definitely sounded like a chair, but managed to come back out. That ball is moving. Oh, oh, he finds the extra ball. And suddenly the chair has a lid on it. There we go. The bonus is held, the graveyard value, I mean, but it's not going to help out James. But he does pick up another chair. Approximately halfway there. Nice and early into the chair. All right. I know that sucks. Nice shot. Oh. You got plenty of time. You're at 4:08. Oh no. I'm gonna give this.
All right, so F11, to 0, numlock. Okay. Alrighty, we'll see how Chris does. Hey, Austin, see you're on there. Austin, you don't live too far from here. You should be over here. I know, work. Nice chair shot. Chris just said he was wasting valuable time, which is true. The time to beat, I think, is about 3 minutes 38 seconds, 3 minutes 35 seconds. And Chris was the one who got that. And is that Taylor Reese down there? Taylor VA? Nice live catch. Howdy, Taylor. Next year, I think the Virginia State Championship should be down in Richmond. You guys are starting another league, doing lots of exciting things down there. Well, Chris is approaching his 3:30 time, so he's not going to beat it this game. The swamp kick out has changed. I just noticed it like the second to last game I was playing. It's not coming out as easy as it was earlier. Oh, you talked to Kevin about it. Well, good, because I think Richmond's a little bit more central VA. We've got Maryland, and now DC's popping up and doing a lot of stuff, so it'd be good to spread it out some. $5.15. Oh, go again. It was Newsom who got 335. Oh, okay. Got it. That was 8 seconds for the first mansion room. I think the record today was 4 seconds for the first mansion room. Rule the universe, I think, was 12 minutes. 12 minutes and change. Nice. I think Rule the Universe, I think that was Joe. It was you? Oh, well, now, forget it. It was Chris.
Chili daily that ball right
Newsom just said he dailied the ball. I don't think it was a compliment.
This thing I somehow made him click multiple. Aside from the backside.
You're doing your daily impersonation. 417. Still not bad. Still not bad. Yeah. Now, have you ever gotten to a point where you actually try and do bear kicks to spot a mansion, or do you not get up that far? Because you're up to like 12 with like one room left, and so yeah, yeah, right. It's all right. Let's start again, or okay. Six. Muppets or GTFO? I'm not familiar with what GTFO is. Oh, well, okay. So it's not actually a pinball machine. It's an insult. Yes, tilting. Ah, okay, I got it now. Yes, tilting to get to save time. A Muppet, by the way, is an often common term used in Great Britain to friendly insult someone. Like, oh, you Muppet. Hasn't really caught on over here. Something they're talking about Muppets in chat. You know. 2:30. Well, 2:30. Yeah. Nice. Trying his darndest not to get it in the swamp. Harsh. Maybe that's what he was doing earlier. A little hand movement. Awesome games done quickly. AGDQ. We have 4 pinball machines here, but a whole bunch of gamers with a proverbial plethora of varying games. Awesome games done quickly. 4:30. Taylor, are you asking about the games here? Because they're all on free play. We are streaming from Herndon, Virginia, near the Dulles Airport, at the Dulles Hilton. A wonderful facility. There we go. 2 mansion rooms in 30 seconds. And see if we can get it on the fly again. And success. Very nicely done. Tilting out to save time. Six seconds. Yep, there's attack from Mars right next to the Adams Family. Next to that, there's a Tron. And then at the far end, there's a Wizard of Oz. And we have 4 more games in the closet coming out later. I think it's Medieval at Madness and Monster Bash and 2 more that I can't remember. Oh, a Lord of the Rings. Well, Chris got it in 3:30. He thinks he can get it under 3. Yeah, awful nice of the Papa folk to give us so many nice machines. Yeah, 330 is going to be tough. I think we've had a 358 and a 412. I think the key to not necessarily getting it on one ball, but being able to hit the bear ramp and then hit it into the chair from the right flipper. And tilting to save time. And I'll make a prediction. Chris will try to play one more. No, not a death save, just trying to tilt to save time. Oh. All right, Austin. Yeah, no, I have no idea. I don't know if we have made a ruling whether death saves are allowed or not. I would I would think out of kindness to the machines we shouldn't, but then again we're tilting them like crazy so that we can save time for the time thing. So there's another daily. Are you allowed to do a death save? No. Yeah. No. We're not allowing death saves. I think it's a bad idea too. It's not a nice thing to do to a machine. Yeah. Which is too bad because death save's really a big weapon in my arsenal, but not really. Oh, hey. I think we've got one more before I go. I said I think we're going about an hour and a half.
All right. Well, enough of the flailing. I'm back. Blast off. Oh, wait a second. That's not the right. There we go. I think my focus ran out after my first 2 or 3 games there. I was putting up some garbage. But then the chair wasn't having anything for a while. I don't know what was going on. I got no excuses. So James is starting off here. He's got a couple rooms underneath his belt. And right back to the chair. It's a fine start. James is playing around with it here. And the beloved thing flips, puts it in the swamp. There we go. Oh, and there is a speed run combo. Yeah, there's a Cliffy on it. It's one of the old Cliffies too. It looks like it's pretty big, big speed bump right there. It's rejecting a lot of stuff. Not rejecting that though. That's all right. You're at 333 right now. Oh, get in the chair. Come on. Nice. Oh, oh, good. Oh, yes, right in the chair. Very nice. Come on, no! Oh no! Oh man! You would have been under five.
Frustration, Chris.
Okay. Well, with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play a game for fun on the items. You guys can watch if you want to.
why there's a camera watching you in this?
That's because we were doing speed runs on this game.
Oh.
No, no.
Food, drink.
Is Joe sleeping?
Yeah, he's trying to get some rest. He didn't sleep at all hardly last night. I don't know if you noticed, but he was up at like 7 or 8 o'clock this morning.
Really? Man, how was that?
He's just too nervous, you know.
Really, he doesn't strike
I
me as
told him
being
I was
nervous.
like, it's gonna
He
catch
doesn't
up.
show it.
Huh?
To me, he doesn't show it.
What's that?
Being nervous.
He just wants everything to like work out. So,
Yeah.
and he's kind of taking full responsibility for all of it. So.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he did mention something about that. Yeah. All right, there you go.
And I figured he was gonna crash at some point. You know, it's gonna catch up to him.
Okay. Oh, I guess the mic's still on. Uh, Austin, I think you can come up. I don't think you need to necessarily be registered for the event. Pretty sure some of the people that showed up and played today from the pinball community were not registered for awesome games. They may have registered once they got here, I'm not really sure. They also were having some problems with the registration, with their online registration stuff this morning. Chris says he's just playing for fun now. Don't spill anything on the table. What is your broadcast schedule? Good question. You know, I don't think they have necessarily put together a schedule. We've got different people coming in throughout the week that are going to play, try and do some of these speed runs that they have set up. Chris, I think, plans to be here most of the time. Steve Bowden's coming back next weekend. Friday night, I think, is when Steve shows up. Until everyone drops dead, right? Kevin Barrel, I believe it is coming up Tuesday through Thursday. He'll be playing the Tetris with AGDQ and plans to spend some time trying to do some of the speed runs as well for pinball. Hey, how's it going?
What are you doing?
Pinball. Yeah, we're trying to do some, see if they can do some speed runs on pinball.
Isn't that kind of an open-ended game?
It is, and you know, there's modes called wizard modes that you have to
Be definitely.
work really hard to get to, and so that's what they're kind of doing, like race to wizard modes or race to certain objectives in the game that are difficult to accomplish. Yeah, yeah,
It's
been fun.
Sort of like talent or skill.
Practice. That's what I do. Takes a long time to get there, though. How long have you been playing, Chris? Since the late 80s?
I haven't been playing competitively for still more than 10 years.
That's like when I was born. One day we'll die. And then age won't matter. Trying to look too hard.
Change it to the fastest time to the highest score. Dave Stewart was talking to me earlier today and was saying it'd be interesting, I think specifically on Adam's Family, to see like who could get 50 million the fastest, most efficient way. And he had said that getting 50 million would win a number of matches on Adam's Family. And so it'd be something that he would be interested in seeing how people would go about doing that. And then once they would kind of max out on that, then saying, okay, now how do you get the next 50 million? No one beat 335.